Alright guys, I'm going to go over with you tonight's hockey practice. We'll do one or two quick full ice drills with the other team, get our feet going, and then we'll split up. A couple concepts I'm going to cover, but before I do that, I'm going to jump you guys right into a small game to get the competition and your feet moving. It's going to be basically called a 2-on-2 bump. So what we'll do is we'll line up two teams on the neutral zone face-off dot. O's will be shooting at this goal, X's will be shooting on this goal. The bump player is going to be a headman pass. So for the X's, I'm going to put the bump player here, and for the O's, I'll put the bump player here. You guys can play 2-on-2. If X's get possession of the puck, they can headman the puck, which will activate their bump player. Then it becomes a 3-on-2. The bump player stays active unless the other team does take possession of the puck, at which time bump player must come back here, and it's 2-on-2 again until you guys activate either one of these guys to make a 3-on-2 again. Going to keep the shifts to about 30-40 seconds. If we're going slow, we'll just change it up and get a new shift out there. But keep your feet moving and keep the speed going out there as fast as you can as well. Then I'm going to show you one of our full ice warm-ups. Not a full ice, a pregame warm-up we're going to do in addition to our 5-shot drill for pregames. You guys are going to line up in the corners just like this. And on the whistle, or not the whistle, on the first guy, you guys are all three going to take off the following patterns. So the big thing is X1 and X3, I want you guys to turn towards the boards, and the X2 player can come in and just turn either direction. Now, when I animated this drill, it was hard for me to get the exact tempo down, but I can tell you this. X1 should be the first guy in the zone, so he'll shoot. X2 will be the second guy, and he'll shoot. This guy has the furthest pattern to skate, so he'll be the third shot. For a pregame, this allows our goalie to work on all three angles. So we can come up to the top of the crease here, challenge on the center, and in the far left as well. Notice where I had the shoot marks, guys. We're going to shoot by the dots. It's not a deep drill, it's a shooting drill. At the same time, it's a little bit more movement for the skaters than just a normal Montreal out of the corners. So we'll add this into our pregame ritual in addition to our 5-shot warm-up to get everybody's feet moving as quick as we can. The next drill I'm going to do is the defenseman. We're going to come over here and do our 6 skate pattern warm-up for escapes. I love this drill, guys. I've noticed just in some of our simple 5-on-5 stuff we were practicing on during training camp, we have some defensemen that are very good at maintaining control on the blue line and escaping pressure when it comes. So we're going to continue to advance that and get everybody on the same page. Forwards, in the meanwhile, you guys are going to split up. Half of you are going to come in the neutral zone with Coach Fred. Half of you come in the lower corner with Coach Mike. The forwards down here, you guys will have pucks on each side of the cone. First forward's going to take off. He'll grab a puck. He'll come around, quick shot on goal. He'll swing around here, pick up another puck, come around, quick shot on goal. Up here in the neutral zone, the forward's going to skate full speed down to the end. He'll pick up a puck. He'll transition, come around, using puck protection, putting your body between the puck and the opponent. There's going to be a coach here. You guys will swing around the coach here. Puck protection, he'll try and take it from you. He'll come down. You're going to shoot from just inside the center ice face-off circle, and then I want to see you follow your shot for a rebound. So I want you guys to force that goalie to make a save, and in order for you to do that, obviously you're going to shoot it on net, and obviously drive for a rebound as well. We're going to do that for about 8 minutes. That's about the time it'll take our defenseman to cycle through here, and then we'll move on to our next spot. Let me see here. Let me skip that one for a minute. Okay, this is called it's called Dombro 5-pass drop. Basically what's going to happen is this is going to get us into our neutral zone regroup, and we can run this out of 2 sides of the ice, but I'll let you see what it looks like here. The first forward's going to swing down low, and the second forward in net's going to give him a pass. Once he gives him that pass, that forward's going to take a few steps, and he'll fire it up there in the neutral zone to sort of simulate what's going to be our regroup. Those D are going to go D to D with the puck. Once they go D to D with the puck, D2 is going to fire it back down to F2, who came up to the blue line, and you have that forward that's swinging through. And the point of the drill is when we pass it up to the point on the blue line there in our regroup, he's going to one-touch it to the center. He's going to go in and shoot. Okay? So there's a couple things we're working on here. Is number one, I notice a lot of players have a hard time catching a pass when they swing around here on their backhand. So we'll get to work on that a bit. Let's say if you're left-handed in this instance, it'll be on your backhand. The second thing is it's going to kind of start the principles of our regroup, which you'll see next. So we'll work that on both sides. And then here's what our regroup's going to look like. And we didn't get to do too much of this in training camp, but I call it a post-up regroup. So you guys, I'll set 5 players on the zone. I'm going to send the puck back. I want you to notice that our 2 wingers are going to go post up on the blue line. The center, as he's coming out of the zone, is going to read which way the play is going. And you can see the defenseman went left D to right D. The center's going to read that. He's going to start to cheat over towards the forward that's on the right side, the right winger. And the right winger can one-touch the puck to him. And then you guys are going to have numerous forward options that can open up from here. Anything from an outside drive from this forward to the center being able to do a drop pass back to the forward following him in the neutral zone. Or you can swing and hit your D as a late trailer as well. I just want to kind of show it to you one more time for our regroup. Notice again, 2 forwards are coming out as quick as they can and posting up on the blue line. And the center's going to read and see which direction the defensemen are going to move the puck. He's then going to move over to support that forward on the strong side. You can give a one-touch pass. And then again, we have an outside drive from this forward coming in the zone really quick as well. So many options are going to break out of this triangle. And of course, we have that third forward who is strong side support. And then you have your 3 options covered as well right there. Okay, so we'll go over that. And this is one of my favorite games, and a lot of the players tend to like this. I usually run it in the neutral zone when we have full ice, but because we have half ice, I'm going to move everything down. But at least you can get a feel what it looks like from here. So it's going to be 3 players, and you're each going to have your own responsible areas of the ice. So on one team, I got a forward here, or let's just say a player here, and a player here. And I have a player here, player here, player here. You 3 X's are on one team, you 3 O's are on one team. You got to think of it as zones. So this player right here can't leave this area. He can skate anywhere he wants in this area, but he can't leave it. Same thing with this guy. You have your areas of responsibility that you can't leave. This game sets you up for a million one-timers. So, and it also sets you up for obvious nonstop odd man breaks. When we talked in training camp, offense is breaking the game down into simple 2-on-1s. So obviously there's a 2-on-1 right here. There's a 2-on-1 against this guy right here. These X's have a 2-on-1 on this player right here. It's endless. So what happens is if O's had the puck, they can move anywhere they want. They can crash the net up to this point right here, but they have a 2-on-1. They can feed it across for a one-timer. He can feed it up to the point for a one-timer. You guys can tic-tac-toe this puck all you want. I have a feeling the first time you started it'll be a little bit slow, but once you guys get the idea of how fluid the game is and how many odd man breaks you have, we're going to get a ton of one-timers off. As a lot of great kids on this team that have a great one-timer shot, so I'm pretty interested to see how well you guys play this game. The rest of the guys will be right here and right here waiting to go out. And again, I'll move this down, right? So I'll put one group on the goal line and one group on the blue line, and we'll run it from there. That's going to get us into our power play, which we got to go over on the chalkboard, but we didn't get to go out and really practice it too much or at all on the ice. So it's going to start as an overload, looking just like this on our power play. We want to own 3 spots of the ice, 1 in front of the net, in the corner, and on the half boards. And as we, whoops, didn't know it could do that. As we begin to break down and find a 2-on-1 penalty killer, it'll be the forward on the half boards, and the forward in the corner can be moving the puck around, and then the play is going to initiate when we see the half boards forward crash the net. As soon as he shoots across the ice, that's the key for our forward to put it off the boards up to our defenseman. He's going to move up, and then we'll go over our options that will occur from there. So we'll go over that step by step with you guys on the ice as well. I think I covered all the drills. Let me just double check here. Yes, 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 and yes. And then I'll have a small game at the end if we have time. That's pretty much it. I'll see you.